Okay, so this Cragstan Jet, it runs, and I've split the fuselage, and if I hook up the batteries and short out these two pins, here and here, we get smoke. So the switch for these two pins is on the wings, right here. That one, that one. So I hooked up the power pack to the wing without the batteries, and it runs, it goes through all the sequences. Everything works great. I put a multimeter between here and here. When it turns the smoke on, there should be continuity between these two pins to close the circuit for the heater core. And also at the same time, there's a blower that activates up through this orifice into the bottom, right there. It sends a little bit of air up through here to blow the smoke out of this tube. Okay. Well, we're not getting any continuity between these pins at all. That's why we're not getting smoke. And I think the culprit is on these wipers. I don't know if you can see down here. There's a white wire, two red wires. There's a wiper here, and there's one beside it. And the third one, this red wire, the wiper's missing. So what we're going to do is try to bend a piece of safety wire, insert it back in here, and see if we can pull that wiper forward. Usually when something like this happens, it's because somebody put the batteries in backwards and ran it like that. So let's give it a shot. All right. So right here is one of these tabs, like these two. I was able to bend that back. So now, geez, this is impossible. Now we should be able to swing this out of there. And there it is. Sure enough. That pickup right there was bent backwards, so it wasn't making any contact to activate the smoke system. Let's see if we can bend this contact back so that it makes contact with that wiper. Sorry about that. I can't use a tripod to do this. I gotta try to hold it the best I can. Stay focused. Jeez, oh Pete's. So, right down there is that tab. I loosened the back of it up right here. Pulled this forward, straightened that out, fed it back up through there, and then crimped it with needle nose the best I can. I desoldered the red wire so that I could work with this better. So let me get that soldered back together, and we'll see if it has continuity now between these two pins when it's riding on that wiper. Thank you. So, after repairing that wiper, I still don't have smoke. I'm not getting power up there. So I ended up splitting the wing to get down inside here more, and sure enough, there's another contact broken off that goes down, down, down in here, there's a camshaft that's on a jack shaft. It's a momentary switch. I don't know if I can get more light in there. I don't think so. So, the engine module's going to have to come apart. Till later. Well, okay, we've got the top off of the engine module. Here you can see that rotary switch where these contacts rode on this wiper switch. But here's what our problem is now. There's a momentary switch right here that's supposed to have 2 legs on it. It only has 1. Here's the other one. That was laying down the side. It rides on that camshaft that completes a circuit to the white leg of the smoke circuit. So we're going to have to get this off and make a new one, or see if we can solder this one back together on that part. Okay, here we go for an ops check. Smoke. About the light. There we go. And more smoke. I think we're good.